The sixth word, a reading from the Gospel of John, chapter 19, verses 29 and 30. A jar full of sour wine was standing there, so they put a sponge full of the wine on a branch of hyssop and held it to his mouth. And when Jesus had received the wine, he said, "It is finished." Again, Dr. Roberts reflects, I have never seen a more difficult film to watch than Mel Gibson's The Passion of the Christ. For most of that movie, I wanted to avert my eyes. It was horrible to watch even a cinematic version of a crucifixion, and it was beyond comprehension to think that this actually happened to somebody. And not just anybody, but to my Lord and Savior. I'd studied the crucifixion before, and I knew in my head what Jesus experienced, but seeing a visual presentation of his suffering was almost more than I could bear. When the Passion of the Christ was over, I felt palpable relief. Thank goodness it was finished. I will admit that after finishing watching the movie myself, I felt that same sense of relief when the movie ended. And I wonder if this is what Jesus was feeling when he got to the end of his journey, when he declared, "It is finished." Was he relieved to breathe his last breath and to be done with all of that agony? Or was he merely expressing satisfaction at having come to the end of all of his suffering? The statement goes far beyond that, I believe. This word here, finished, goes well beyond just an ending. It speaks of a completion of something. All the work that God had done to redeem his people from the very beginning, to overcome their sin, had finally come to completion in this moment, in the atoning work of Christ, which meant there was nothing left to be accomplished from this point on. There was nothing more that you or I can add to his work. It is finished.